So hello my dear brothers, and I'm glad to say that today Kuomintang will rise and we will conquer Taiwan. Plus we will see the great comeback of Chiang Kai-shek. Yeah, at the beginning of our campaign our country doesn't exist, but in a few months we're going to rise against the Chinese imperialism and we will create our own Chinese republic. Starting from the left, Kuomintang with radical socialists, we will go to the totalism and bringing back Chiang Kai-shek. And as I said before, we are going to liberate Taiwan from the Japanese rule. So without further interruption, let's start our campaign, and as always, enjoy! Man, I like this event. An unexpected announcement, an unpleasant surprise. Nice, we've got the first uprising of Unqueen. We must bide our time. Ha, man, I like this description. Syndicalist scum. No, we will just play as Kuomintang. Oh my fucking god. 23rd of February 1936, the Communist of France declared war on the German Empire, and we are not even joking. At least we are not playing in the Europe, thank god for this. So it's early Second World Crisis, let's see who will win. Even Tibet wants to help me. Okay man, I got it. And I didn't start war with Unqueen clique, cause see my situation. I've got a lot of encircled divisions. First of all I need to destroy them, then survive, and then we can have war with other military cliques. Because you know, current situation for left Kuomintang is horrible. We just need to survive. Nanjing clique has capitulated, now we're going to divide their lands with Unqueen clique. And partition of this stupid state looks like this, so we have annexed a good part of it, you know. And yeah, this is our focus tree line, and the most important and interesting part will be right fucking here after Dai's coup. Oh yeah, the generalissimo has risen from the dead. Yo guys, we have unlocked our first achievement. We have got our first military factory. Finally, in May 1936. Alright, we will have war with you. Okay, thanks to worm tactic and holes in the front line, I have defeated them. Without worm tactic, you can't fucking defeat this dude, it's unrealistic. I have tried for several times to capitulate them, so trust me brothers, I know what to do. You see that in the Guangxi we got a civil war that is going for more than a month, now it's February 1937 and I thought a little bit, why don't we intervene to this war? Plus I have this option, so let's do that and capture some provinces in this conflict. You see that it's gonna be easy cause they don't have any troops on our border, and if they took some troops from the border with Guangxi, they will suffer and lose even more territories. Oh my god, they have finally capitulated and now we can annex all these lands and go to annex Guangxi. Sorry brother, but now I need to destroy you. Yay, I have annexed all provinces. Goodbye, funny dude with funny symbol on their flag. Okay, so in question of Kim T votes on adopting official history of the first Northern expedition, when it teaches the second option, lack of support from the population, to boost social democracy and social liberalism. In question of ethnic autonomy, you need to choose the second option. Yes, it's the best way to reunify the country, to boost social democracy. In the question of syndicalist parties, yes, Chinese labor should be able to choose joint syndicalist aligned unions. In question of status of Wampa Academy, choose the first option, we will simply restore the academy. In direction of the NRA, choose the first option, manpower is key to unifying China. A reflection of previous leaders. You know, it's a great flashback cause we see Chiang Kai-shek is up for debate as he did a lot for the military, however he also overthrew the disaster of the Northern expedition. But if we want to bring him back, we need to choose they are both father and son of China. In this event, report of Jianfu government Of course, choose the second option, officially recognize the Jiangfu experiment as success. And there we have the results of our elections. The Ming-Quan will bring new energy to the committee. So Kuomintang Ming-Quan populists have won those elections. So now we are the normal state, now we are not the stupid left Kuomintang, now we are the National Revolutionary Government, based flag of the National Revolutionary Government, and Song Quinlin now is our leader. Woman is ruling China. Yeah. And we got a good news, reply from Hunan, so they want to be annexed by us. It's okay, they have agreed to the annexation. That's awesome. But our further expansion isn't gonna be so easy, cause look what do we got here right now. But at least they are not guaranteed by the Japanese and they have their own alliance, so in this case the situation is better than it could be. I think that now is the right time to make some controversial decisions in our government. Cause you see, social democratic government isn't good. You know, we promised autonomous for our regions in China, but now we will make unitary government instead of it. And it will increase the popularity of Zhang Teju. The second controversial thing is going to be All China National Labor Syndicate will be in our country instead of recognizing urban syndicalists that we promised in our Congress. On our Congress, sorry my brothers. And the final decision of our controversial policy is going to be Dai's coup. Cool icon, and what about text? Should the Kuomintang's leadership stray too far from its founding principles, they can expect dire consequences from those who they least expect. The Zhang Teji have been provoked and will decide to act. We should tread carefully and consider other options if we want the current government to survive. Wow, what an unexpected result! Dai Chunfeng takes control. An unexpected turn of events. And now we are Republic of China with a new flag of our state and Dai Chunfeng in control of it. Oh, and yeah, their schizophrenia starts to rise cause you see that government by shadows, New Life Movement, autarky, and the Generalissima has risen from that. Yeah, that's gonna be the final result of all of this shit and schizophrenia, but let's start. Oh, well, we can go further, cause you see that we don't control Yunnan click, Sichuan click and Shanxi click. And remember that we can't do that cause National Pacification Army is one alliance that wants to destroy me, so before they destroy me I need to destroy them, and after that I can go by this focus tree line. I hope that second Northern expedition we will have in 1940 and we will conquer Beijing at the same year. Germany is coming closer and closer to Yunnan, so that means that we've gotta go and destroy the Fentian government starting the second Northern expedition in the end of the January 1940. And guys, that's the best opportunity that we could ever imagine. Cause you see that Fentian has no forces on our border, and that means that we can easily go as fast as we can to the Beijing and capitulate them. Plus we need to enter Shenyang and cut off their supply line from Beijing, so this is gonna be the extra interesting speedrun of our forces in China. Yeah, they don't even give a fuck that they don't even defend Beijing, we will just capture it. Happy end for Fentian government, you know. It's okay to be Fentian. These things aren't so good for me cause after taking Shenyang, Japan has declared war on me. But we've got good news too, so after taking Shenyang and a few more provinces, Fentian government and their stupid puppets has finally capitulated, and now we're going to divide them, and after that we will go and liberate Korea with Empire of Japan. And oh shit, now we need to be in peace. Fuck. Okay, let it be. 31st of August 1940, Korea was successfully defeated, and now we just need to wait for the fading sun, and meanwhile I'm integrating my regions. Oh, so we will see the fading sun in 77 days. Why not? Let's just wait, and our next goal is going to be Mongolian Khaganate with Tibet and their funny alliance of the Eurasian Brotherhood. Fading sun, of course we will accept it. At the same time with the fading sun, we see Siberian armies marching to the west, so Kolchak has declared war on Russian Republic. Now we need to deal with Kolchak, because, he stole our provinces, our northern Manchuria, and also we can conquer even more lands, so now we need to go and fight against him. We will divide these lands with Russian Republic, so they will take something and we will take something. And what about Korea? Of course we will liberate a loyal republic, loyal totalist republic. And fucking yeah, I don't know how to read his name in English, sorry my brothers, I know it only in Russian, but anyway, Kim. And now we look pretty cool, I can say. Plus we've got Taiwan, so we don't need to liberate this small island at the middle of the nowhere. Now we need to go to the west and liberate west from the hordes of Mongols and Tibet. Oh my fucking god, it's back. República Socialista Federativa Soviética de México. Cooperation with foreign powers, and there we need to choose between the Union of Britain and Combined Syndicates of America. So I prefer the Combined Syndicates because Britain tried to colonize us and that's not good, but with CSA, we can work. And yeah, our American brothers have accepted our offer. Bye bye, fake Far Eastern Russia. I can say nothing about this war. We just need to take back our lands. I'm going to take only Manchurian lands and other lands will go to the Russia. And our next stop is going to be Tibet and Mongolian Khaganate, but before that, we will finally search our main focus tree line of Chiang Kai-shek and his dictatorship. Chairman Dai announces a meeting of Zhang Taizhu leadership, so there we will decide our future and future of our leadership in China. Well, then we should rather accept Dai's friendly invitation pretty quickly. Changdao Jie, a lot of blood will flow in the coming days, that's for sure. But who of the two will ultimately be victorious? The chairman of the Generalissimo has yet to be seen. Something terrible is about to happen in the capital. But we all know that nothing has happened at Tiananmen Square. A success, and Dai Chunfeng has been arrested. Cheers to our success. Arrest all followers of Dai's government and disarm the NRA units that fought for him. Make sure Dai Chunfeng is safely housed in a cell until we can bring him to court. The day is ours. Long live the Generalissimo. Chiang Kai-shek becomes leader for the Totalist Party. And now we've got a new flag and Generalissimo. Chiang Kai-shek is back with our ideology Tridemism. And now let's decide the fate of the Dai Chunfeng. Now that we have Dai Chunfeng in custody, we have to decide what to do with him. A military court will pass a just judgment and punish him for his many crimes. I love it. But only we and our government can do war crimes. And by the way, with our great Generalissimo, let's go to the final battle and destroy Mongols and Tibets and reintegrate them to the Republic of China. So let's fucking go and destroy both of them. So when you will search the birth of a new regime, you will see this option: Generalissimo Chan forms a new government. So you got three options. You can stay with NRA military dictatorship, you can stay with a careful democratization of your regime, or you can wait a little longer before you decide these things. So if you choose first option, you will live with totalists, and if you choose the second option, you will go with the social liberals. I think that the second option is better because I can't imagine leftist Chiang Kai-shek, so I'll choose the second option. If you want, you can stay with military and choose the first option, because you see, Kuomintang and NRA has united in one fraction. Oh yeah, and meanwhile we are destroying Tibet and Mongolia. May 1942 Tibet has capitulated. Well, somehow we have also capitulated Bhutan. Foundation of National Revolutionary Teachers Association. And you know what does it mean? We will call Mao Zedong to it. Foundation of the National Revolutionary Boy Scouts, and Mao Zedong will lead them. That's a very good idea. Let's contact the NRTA. And finally, hordes of Mongols has capitulated, and now we're going to divide all those lands with India too. But I want to fully annex Nepal, Bhutan and some other lands. You can take these lands of Mongol and Khaganate. Those lands we will give to Russia cause I don't need them. And boom, here we go. It's a Republic of China. And the last deal which I want to do is legation cities and deal with them. Cause you see, I have united all Chinese lands except these lands. So we need to take them back to us, as well as Macau and Hong Kong. What about border with India? So we have fully annexed Bhutan and Nepal. You know that I always like to deal with the diplomacy, but when diplomacy doesn't work, we need to use other forces, another power. So at the beginning I just want to send ultimatum to legation cities. Well, we've got reply from them and they rejected our ultimatum, so we will destroy them. My last words to you are going to be bye bye stupid European imperialists. Of course they have called all imperialists to these wars, but I don't give a fuck about that. And as a result of this war against the European imperialists, we have destroyed legation cities and we're going to annex them. That's gonna be incredible, just listen to this. And at this moment, just look at this. Oh, give me a sec. Forgot about this tiny colony. Now just look at this. China is fully liberated. No European settlements has left at the Chinese coast. I think that this China is perfect. What about wars with the stupid Germans and stupid Entente? Fuck all of them. I think that international will destroy all of them. And you see that Russians are our good allies, so we can deal also with them and be good partners. I think this campaign was great, as its own leader is great too.